Check out the growth. This is after 1 month. 1 month after transplanting them into here. I did have this whole raft here was all grown from seed. This whole raft right here. And then of course grown to about 1 inch to 3 inches depending on what it was. And then directly transplanted into these little cups. So, and transplanted on the rafts. Everything else though was bigger, more of a mature stage, and transplanted from soil, and I basically removed the soil and then put the roots in a clay-based medium, or well, mainly. And then this particular one right here, I did keep some of the dirt, and it actually is Genovese basil, and it seems like it's actually kind of suffering. So compared to, I mean, look at the color. It's got a yellow and some brownish and very lime green, where this is just very green. And this is also Genovese basil, but it was transferred into the clay medium. So that right there tells you that you just want to take all of the dirt off and transplant it right into the clay media. So, and let the water and the air bubbles do its thing. So over here, look at that. We even have a little radish growing right there. So that's kind of fun. And that one is one of those expanding cocoa fiber pellets, and that was again grown from seed. I also have some things growing out from what's it called? Rock wool, excuse me. So some things work quite well out of rock wool. So this plant, this beautiful colored leaf, that is coming directly out of rock wool. So, and so is this one, and this one, and the red leaf lettuce here too. So some things work well, and seems like some things don't. But that's the point, you know. That's why you got to experiment. Transplanting, obviously, the peas and the rhubarb. Yeah, it's rhubarb. So it hasn't really quite gone very well. As you see, like, this leaf is dying, so I'm just gonna have to rip that part off and hopefully let these other ones survive. And but it is getting some new growth here. It's interesting. It's just not thriving like other plants, but yeah, I mean, it's like the new growth seems to be coming in with the peas, but it's coming right out of the base too. And so that tells me that this peas and the rhubarb really had a really bad shock transplanting to from dirt to the deep water culture system here, into the water-based medium, and all that. Just didn't quite work out. I mean, if you look at my peas, they're struggling really hard. But it's interesting to note that it did give me one pea in a pod, just a single pea. So yeah, I know they work pretty good though in a flood and drain system, where you basically have the clay media in the entire system, and it floods it, and drains it, and floods it, and drains it, rather than like what we got here, which is a constant level of water, and it's oxygenated, and the nutrients from the fish, since this is an aquaponics system, gives it everything it needs, or just about. As you can see right here, everything's kind of flourishing. So these will continue to grow at the rate that they're growing, and everything else is actually catching up after its initial shock from transferring dirt to water. So again, at this point, everything's kind of acclimated to its environment, and I've released the top off of my greenhouse here, and now it's fully exposed to all the sun rays that it needs. And I mean, check it out, it's just only gonna go up from here. So I'm gonna do another update for you guys in a month, and you'll see like just how big this stuff gets. I'm going to be very soon, though, I will be transporting them over to one of these 3 beds and spreading everything out, and then putting new stuff here, and just, you know, getting the cycle going for the whole season. So that's pretty much it, and it's really easy too, actually. So just take this random one right here. This is a lettuce variety of some sort. I apologize, like, I got a cue card basically that tells me what everything is, but my hands are full right now. So here is what you do. You just pull it up. You got your plant and the root system, and you can even see, I don't know if it can focus, there we go. Look at those small fibers of root and everything, and then you just spread each plant out to what you think it's going to outgrow itself. But if you're wrong, that's okay. Just pick it up later and spread it out. So, and there you go. That's it. I just got to do that with the rest. And as you can see, I've got 3 other beds to play with. So there you have it. That's my 1-month update. So things are looking good. Feeling a lot more confident than the last video. As you can see, I mean, my excitement here, the mint is really starting to bulk up here, and my obviously my lettuce plants are starting to get big, and my tomato plants are got these nice thick stems, and they're only going to get bigger. So flowers are coming in. My purple basil is just looking beautiful with the royal purple like colors it has, and even just like a flower in itself, you know. I mean, I've never had purple basil, but yeah, we'll see how that all works out. So there you go. I get excited. It's almost an 8-minute video here, so hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I have, because I have taken up your time, and I will take up more of your time in the future if you wish to see more. So subscribe to my channel, and I'll show you some more updates. I'll show you a month from now another update on the system, and other various things around my property here, my little urban farm, I like to call it, and my different pets and so forth, and chickens, and I got a rabbit. So alrighty, until next month.